What is going on, guys? J Drone here, and we are out with the Spark. I did kind of just try to video a little bit with it, and we got stable footage. We have pretty high winds out here. We have abandoned area over there. We have abandoned trestle like right there, and we're just taking film with it. And so what I want to do here now is basically show you how this thing operates in wind. We're getting down and out, fire the motors. We're gonna pull this up. Right here, the wind's not too bad. You see it lightly tilting over there. I think we're actually being blocked by these trees over here. So we're actually gonna walk over here a little bit. You can see the wind whipping around on those trees over there. We'll go ahead and put this up a little bit. It does well. Right now it's getting more wind than it was down here. You can kind of see it tilting this way. And I don't know if you can see, let's see here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know why it's telling me unapproved airports. There's no airports anywhere near here. But it's really stable footage, even with the wind. And we'll bring it down, that way you can see how this is acting in flight. Turn it this way. So right now the wind's kind of blowing this way. It's kind of tilting backwards and pitching this way. Now it's really blowing. The gimbal's staying stabilized. The drone's going against it. You kind of see it wobbling a little. Now it's really pushing, and as you can see, it kind of dragged it over a little bit. See the trees over there. We have wind. This does well in the wind. Before I came out, I actually watched a review on a guy out in the ocean, and he had pretty high wind, and he didn't have issues recording. So what I did, I recorded over there, I recorded the trestle behind me, and this is kind of how I acted. Kind of acted a little floppy, fighting the wind and whatnot, but as far as that video goes, it's good. So what we're going to do, I don't know, I guess we're just going to give this a little fly, show you that it can fly in the wind. I'm not in sport mode either. Bring it back this way. There, you can probably hear the wind it's picking up. What we'll do, we'll walk over here to a clearing where I can see. Maybe we'll throw it in sport mode and shoot it straight out. It's windy, guys. Alright, so we're going to jack it in sport mode. And then we're also going to record. Let's see here. We're going to record. We're just going to jack it out a little bit. And it's kind of just sitting there, no problems. I'm going to stop recording. I actually had a warning on my screen, which I don't know what that was about. Now that we're actually up on level ground here, not kind of in a gully like we were, you can see the full effect of this wind. And I'm not controlling this. This drone's sitting, and it's sitting nice. The aircraft is in warning zone. High wind. It says high wind velocity. Fly with caution. Ensure the aircraft remains within your line of sight. So the drone's even telling me high wind. That's the first time I've gotten out on a drone, and it's actually now flashing red, high wind velocity. We're gonna go ahead and record. We're gonna zoom out. Stop recording. This is actually probably one of the windier times that I've been out. Back this up. still able to fly this, guys. And just because this is a DJI, this is a Spark, it's meant for video, does not mean that you can't fly this for fun. You can do funnels with it. You can fly pretty aggressively with it. And if you want to go play in wind, as I'm showing you guys, I have my back to the wind now, so the wind on the speaker should be a little bit better. You can play in wind if you want to. Damn, Spark. Then it puts on the brakes. Again, I'm just kind of sport flying it right now. We're going to hit record. We're just going to jack it backwards. Damn. Go ahead and bring it forwards. We'll stop it. So all intents and purposes, this was wind testing. That's all we're doing here. I mean, you can add aggressive flight time to this if you want. Again, we have our back to the wind, but if we turn around, you'll probably be able to hear that wind. It's really throwing the brakes on when I stop this too. Super windy, and you can see it just sitting here, guys. It is just sitting here. Although it's small, it is mighty. We are down to 50% battery on the Spark. And that's actually what we'll do. Maybe we'll continue flying in sport. We'll get a little recording of a jump out there and a bank turn and whatnot, and check out the video quality at some point. I'm showing 2 bars on the back, 47%. So here we go. Record. Really good banking and wind. Bring her back, and then we'll stop recording. We'll stop recording. We're at 39% here, guys. We're going to bring it down to till we get 2 red lights. We're going to continue flying till we get 2 red lights on this. Then I'm going to manually sit it down. So wind flyer? Absolutely. Has no issues with the wind. If you're going to go to record in tight spaces, though, know that this is it's going to move around a little bit, so you're not going to want to fly through little paned windows. You're not going to want to try to go through doorways because it's constantly compensating, or we're in sport mode, so it's not doing that. Not in sport mode, you're going to get that warning on it if you get close. So if you're trying to whoop indoors, it's not going to work too well in without being in sport mode. all in all, really nice flyer, guys. There, we got the reds. So we're gonna find a nice clean spot to sit this down on, probably over here. Let's see, probably like right about there. She's down. Guys, this is the Spark, and there's a little look at the gimbal there. Tilt it this way, it corrects. Tilt it this way, it corrects. Tilt it this way, it corrects. That way, it corrects. I'm J Drone. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you want to fly the Spark and win, I just showed you could do so. So have fun with that. Just be careful. We're gonna shut everything down here. Check out if you're on Facebook, check out Drone Days. Link will be at the bottom. All right, guys, take care and have fun.